Here we are at the Google StoryJumper where you can click on it. So I'm going to click on it here. And you will be able to have access to anything that I have access to because you will be in my class. Now we are going to create a book. So I'm going to go down and hit create book. It may not look the exact same on yours, but look for where it says create book. And you have different options here, but we're just going to pick a blank one. Okay, this is your front cover. You can leave it this way. You can click on it, type in a title if you would like, and then make sure you add your author's name. Of course, you have the different options of the type of font that you would like. It gives quite a few to choose from. The font size, the text color, if you want it bold, italicized, underline, the background color, and paragraph, move back, move forward, and garbage. Okay, of course, that all depends. That depends on, like if you put a picture in and you need the words to come forward, you can do, that's what that would mean. Okay, or you want to move them back. All right, let's say you want to add, maybe you want to change your spine here. So you have different options. Maybe you don't like that color, so you can choose the different, ooh, that's kind of bright there. All right. Choose the different spines that you would like, or maybe you want to just add a picture. So you want to go over here to photos, and these are just some pictures that I have. But if you want to add your own pictures, you click on add your photos, and you can find them from there. Now, you can go to different places to find pictures. Unsplash is a real common one, and I believe this site uses that. Let's do a search here. And I don't know, let's say you want to do one on the Statue of Liberty. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do a search there. These are all the different wonderful pictures you have to choose from to do the Statue of Liberty. So I'm going to find one here that we can pick. Let's see, we'll just use this one here. Click on it. And then you can choose if you want it to be the scene or just a prop. Now, if it's the scene, it's going to take over the whole cover. But if you want it to have the color of the book behind it, then you'll want to use it as a prop. So this is done. And then you can just drag it over here. And then you make it as big as you need to. And it looks like I accidentally added 2. Okay, and so, probably we would want to, now you can always make it as big as you want to. Now, of course, it doesn't fit on perfectly here. If you had made it a scene, then it would have filled in. And then you can change the color to whatever you want there and add your title. And again, you can make it as big as you want. Now, let's say that looks like the title's going to stay there in the front. Okay, and that looks fine like that. All right, so that's the first page. When you're ready, you can go to the next. If you don't like something that you do, you can just hit undo, and it will continue to move and change back to the original that you had it. If you want to add a page, you can hit add a page. Here's the dedication page. You can leave a little note there. And here's the first page. So let's go here to prop. We have over here, you have text, props, scenes, photos, and the voice. Now first, I'm going to show you text. You can use a big text box like that, or you can use this, and depending on how big you write, it will show you how much room you have, and you may have to make it bigger, but you can also move it as you need to. You can either click or drag and drop. Either way, drag and drop or click. Move however you want. Maybe you want it down here. So I clicked, so it makes it just as easy. And of course, that's awfully big, so you can always change those. Now, maybe you want a different, maybe you have your own speech bubble. If you have your own speech bubble, that's fine. You can just go down to where it says photos here, and you can pull it up. There. Go down where it says photos. You can add your own photos that you want to put in. Props. These are just some that are already in here. I did not put these in here, so I don't really know, I mean, some of them I did. So anyway, these are some that are already here. You can click on more props and you type in your search. Here are some options. Maybe I want New York City. Okay, and I don't see it anywhere, but I want that as the background. Oh, that's not giving me New York City. So I am going to go down here to search photos. Now I have lots of New York City photos. So maybe I want to put this one on of the bridge, and I'm going to be wanting to be on the bridge for some reason. Now, do I want to make that a scene or prop? I'm going to make it a scene because I want the whole backdrop of the page. I want the whole page to be in that. And as you can see, it fits to the page just like I need it to. Now, there are other scene options here. There's this one. You just click away. There's this one. Okay, you can go down through here. Lots of cool backdrops. And of course, you can hit on more scenes there. Now I'm going to go back up here to props. So that was scenes. So props. Let's see. I don't even have the right scene here. Let me put the scene that we chose. Okay. All right. So the props, I guess I jumped ahead when I decided to do scene. It just threw me down to scene. So had I just wanted that scene, that as one of my props, this picture here, maybe I wanted to put in several different pictures, or a picture inside a phone, for example, or inside a camera to make it look like it was taking a picture. That would have been my prop then. Okay, I want to design some characters to be here. Now you can either choose your own characters. I even have some Bitmojis that I've used. And so that would be down here in my photos. There's my Bitmojis. So maybe I want this one. It's going to be my prop. But I don't want her because she has that white background. So she cannot be there. Let's try this one. Up. Where are my Here, let's try this. Yeah, there. It looked like she had a white background, but she did not. So she's standing here. Maybe she's lost. And I can look at more of my pictures. Maybe I think I'm going to put one more of my here comes this guy here. Just drag and drop. And the white will not show up. That's because I have a PNG one. So here he comes over to her. All right, but let's say you don't, that's an extra step to add Bitmojis. You can do it, but it's an extra step to make sure you have them PNG and all that. So let's say you just want to design your own characters. This is really fun here because you can do anything you want. These are the skin tones all the way. And not only that, you can click here and choose the different skin tones that you want. So if you want an alien, there you go. Here, the hair. Actually, let me change that skin tone back because I don't really care for that. All right, let's change to the hair now. You have all these different hairstyles you can go with. Now, all different things, or no hair. And you can undo that. The eyes, you can add the eyes that you want. Lots of different options here. Eyebrows, mouth. Go ahead and give her some eyebrows, mouth, and facial hair. So You want it to be a man here, and then you want to change that to match his hair color. There we go. Maybe you want to give him some glasses and change the shade. There's some sunglasses. Just some different ideas. Okay, we're going to go ahead and give him some pants here, maybe some shorts. So you can see how easy it is to change him. All right. Can change all these colors. I actually like the blue shoes. All right, now, if you don't really care and you just want to quickly get a character, you can always do just random. So, and it will make all sorts of crazy things. And maybe you like half of something, but you want to just change a little bit. So then you just go up and make the changes. Okay. All right. So that is how you design characters. Okay, we've talked about the scenes. If you want to look up more scenes, there's a lot more options. Halloween, lots of different land scenes. Here's a sea. So you can play around with those. And of course, too, don't forget you can put in any scene. If you want to do classroom, you have something happening in the classroom, it doesn't show up here, so search photos. It will send you to the different, I think Unsplash, like I said, maybe one. So if I wanted to use that, I could. And it's already over here. So I just can drag it in and make it a scene. There you go. And you have a classroom scene now. So maybe that character I want to put in that we made, and I don't even see the character. So I think you have to click finished. You have to click finished in order to have that character. And here, there you go. That can be the teacher in the classroom. Okay, or maybe you want her up at the front of the room. Now, that is something. If you want her up at the front of the room, she's not going to be able to get behind all this stuff. There is a program called Picmonkey that you can get in and erase whatever you want to erase, and then it will, and then you just save that, and then you can see how to, you can set her up there, and then she'll look like she's standing in front of all the desks. But it looks like here you can lower her to make her look like she's standing right there. All right. We've done design characters, more props. Just type in for your searches. Photos. These are all your photos that you've added. And then if you want to add voice. Okay, if I want to add a voice here, I'm going to record. Hello, students. My name is Mrs. Brown, and I will be your teacher this year. Okay, there's my voice. Hello, students. My name is Mrs. Brown, and I will be your teacher this year. Okay, that might be a little loud, but you can, I don't know if you can change that or not. You can always delete your voice and do it again. Now, let's say you want to add some music, but we're going to add music back here at the back. So we're going to stop it right where you want to add it at. You click on it, and then these are different options. You click plus, and now let's listen. Hello, students. My name is Mrs. Brown, and I will be your teacher this year. Now, I know that it did not go with that, but you don't have really a lot of choices. So that's, I wish they had more options for that. Now, if you want to do a sound effect, let's say you want to do a sound effect part way through. Hello, students. My name is Mrs. Brown, and Let's say right here we want a sound effect. You're going to hit plus, and let's see what this sounds like. Okay, that may not be so bad because of the clapping. So maybe we'll just do that. Or yay? Okay, let's do that. I will be your teacher this year. If you want to record it at the end, then you're going to need to leave that recording of your voice to go out longer, even though you may not be talking, because this will not give you much time to do it. So let's see how it sounds. Let's start it over. Hello, students. My name is Mrs. Brown, and I will be your teacher this year. Okay, so you can see how it ended there so quickly. So I'm going to actually redo this recording. And you know what? I think it takes away everything. That's what I don't like, is that it takes away everything. So let's try this again. Hello, students. My name is Mrs. Brown, and I will be your teacher this year. Okay, I went about 3 seconds longer. We're going to add some music. Actually, I'm not going to add music. You already know how that sounds, but I am going to let it play. Hello, students. My name is Mrs. Brown, and I will be your teacher this year. And I should have started it right away, and I did not. But we're going to just show you how it works. Okay, now let's listen. Hello, students. My name is Mrs. Brown, and I will be your teacher this year. Okay, now I did come in a little late there. I wasn't paying attention, but that's how it is. You would hit save, and I could always just redo that again, but I just wanted to show you. So, and then, okay, that's it for this. Now, I want to show you something here too. Let's say I want to duplicate this same exact page on my next page. That is where I will hit this, and now you can see page 3 and page 4 have the same. So I could move her different place in the room if I wanted to. Maybe she's over here now. I want to add some students in there cheering. And if I need to add, when I get to the end and I want to add more pages, you can just add another page. And if you don't want to add a page, you just hit the garbage and you get rid of that page. So let's say I don't like this page at all. I'm just going to hit the garbage can and get rid of it. And that is it. Then we're going to, you can hit publish. When you decide to publish, I would just hit save and exit until you're finished working on it, obviously. If I hit publish, then did not want to publish that one. I can, if I hit publish, I can choose to buy my book if I want. If I really like it, I can download an ebook, download the audio book if I want to add my voice to it. And one student did get the paperback book, and it was pretty cool. It looked awesome, actually. Then I can go back to it because of my account. Let me go back to my library here. Not my library. When I go to my books, there's mine right here. And it says now, as you can see, privacy level, I have private right down here. Now, if I want to change that and I want family and friends to see it, that would be anyone who has your book's link can see it. And if you want everybody to see it, then you can hit public. But mine is, with just the practice one there. So I'm actually going to delete it. This is where you can look at it and see how it looks. So we open the page, okay, turn the page, and here we'll listen. Hello, students. My name is Mrs. Brown, and I will be your teacher this year. Now, all right, so I did not put any words in there yet. Obviously, Hello, students. I used my voice, but I'm going to click edit and add some text. This one works great if you're doing some medieval one. Let's move it. Oh, not her. Not her. We're going to move this right here. And then from here, I would just type what you can either type what she's saying, or you can have something totally different and then just have the recording of what she's saying. Now, since she's talking, probably I would want to use one of the speaker ones. So we're going to do this one, and I'm just going to make it smaller here. Okay, and that's where she can say, "Hi, students. My name is Mrs. Brown, and I am going to be your teacher this year." Now, as you can see, it needs to be smaller. So you're going to need to highlight and make it small enough so that it will tell you that your text box needs to be bigger. So there that is. And then you hit save and exit again. And you can continue to edit as you want. That is how you do this StoryJumper. And I did look on iPad, and there was a couple things you couldn't do, but for the most part, it was very much the same. So if you have an iPad and you want to work on it that way, then I believe it was very much the same. If you can't do something, then you'll want to go back